Hey everyone! To continue our family weekend in the Black Forest, we'll head south of Germany, and actually in Switzerland, to visit the most powerful waterfall of Europe, the Rhine Waterfall. This adventure will take us all morning, as there are two sides of the waterfall that can be visited. After a quick lunch, we will drive back to our hotel, where we will spend the afternoon at the spa before another multi-course dinner. The surprise will be that for this adventure, we'll have another car than the Porsche we used to get to the Black Forest. This time it will be a Ferrari 488. So we just made it to the Black Forest, where we'll be spending the weekend with my parents and their friends. But the whole idea of the weekend was to go on a road trip somewhere. We didn't know where to go, we checked a few places, but as it is a peak season for holiday, there's a lot of traffic around, so we decided to go somewhere nearby. And we opted for the Black Forest, which is 1 to 2.5 hours, depending the road. So that's where we are right now. We drove 2.5 hours, made a nice break for lunch in a kind of German Greek restaurant where the food was quite good. And then we kept on, and we arrived. Well, we're not so lucky with the weather, but so far so good. It was nice driving around. So, to start this first morning in the Black Forest, we woke up to an amazing view, with a few clouds, but so far no rain. After some stretching in our room, we headed down for breakfast. The buffet was great and had lots of options. From salty to sweet breakfast, it had all we could want. Once our plate full, we went to our table where we ordered some eggs and coffee. And once finished with breakfast and ready to leave, we hopped on the car to start our adventure. To reach the Rhine Waterfalls from where we stayed in the Black Forest, it was a 15-minute ride or so, along some beautiful roads and scenery. The waterfalls are actually in Switzerland, so we will have to pass the border, and we'll be driving in Switzerland for the last 10 minutes or so. The car we are in today is a Ferrari 488, assembled at Maranello in Italy in 2018. It has two doors and the model is the Spider version, meaning it has a retractable hardtop convertible. The transmission is a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox. The engine is a rear mid-engine, twin-turbocharged, direct-injected V8 petrol engine with a total of 670 horsepower, making it a monster on the road, as it can achieve 0 to 100 km/h in 3.0 seconds. Its outside color is obviously red and inside one is black. Once parked, we started walking towards the waterfall. There are many options on how to see them, but we opted for the 30-minute audio-guided boat tour as it seems the most interesting. First, the boat took us away from the falls. At this point, we learned that the German border wasn't that far actually, and just a few hundred meters down the river. There were then information on the history of this place, from its formation during the Ice Age and how it was formed around 15,000 years ago. Due to the change in course of the Rhine River, it happened when the hard marl limestone at the top changed to the easily eroding debris. 2. Its commercial use by people, from the 11th century. It was used first to power a small mill and then developed for heavier industry. The Rhine Waterfalls are the most powerful waterfall in Europe. The falls are located on the High Rhine, next to the town of Schaffhausen in northern Switzerland. They are 150 meters wide and 23 meters high. The highest water flow ever measured was more than 1,250 cubic meters per second. An interesting fact is that the falls cannot be climbed by fish, except by eels that are able to worm their way up over the rocks. And then the boat went back toward the waterfalls, and actually pretty close to them. I guess as close as it could go, before being washed away from them. It was amazing, and from that close you could really see how powerful they were. Once out of the boat, we stopped at a store to get some water, and then headed to the promenade along the river. At the end of it, we took the stairs to get on top of the waterfall and find some stunning viewpoints. After enjoying the view, we decided to visit the other side of the waterfall and to get to the castle. For that, we could have taken a ferry boat, but instead opted to walk as it wasn't really far at all. By doing so, we actually walked all along the upper part of the fort, which was super cool as there were a few viewpoints. And finally crossed the bridge to reach the castle. If you're coming by public transportation, there is even a train station right there. The castle on the other side is called Laufen Castle and dates back 858, making its history quite long. However, it now serves as a tourist attraction and contains a restaurant and a young hostel. Once in the castle, and in order to access the viewing platform, we had to get a ticket. Once purchased, we walked down and passed a few more viewpoints. It was impressive. There also was an elevator that could be used to go up or down, but we preferred walking. On that side it was a bit crowded, but it was still really enjoyable. Once out, we grabbed some noodles and rice dishes for lunch. But there were also some more traditional options. And once our tummy full, we then walked all the way back to the car. We were lucky, as we had an amazing weather in the morning, and when we left the site, it started getting cloudy. I was actually talking live about that, but it seems like the microphone didn't work. With a great journey, we drove back to our hotel, where we plan on enjoying the spa and the swimming pool. Alright, so we are back from the road trip and the Rhine Waterfall, and it's time to check out the pool. But first, let's try some of the afternoon complimentary snack. This time, we got a slice of cake and 2 teas. We also decided to stay a bit outside, to enjoy the outside swimming pool and its beautiful view. And after a while, decided to go back inside to try the inner swimming pool and the hammam. At the end of the afternoon, we slowly headed back to our room to take a shower and get ready for dinner. We started dinner with a little aperitif and some dips from the buffet, while enjoying the view. We then continue with the antipasti, made of olive, parmesan, grissini, rocket salad and balsamic vinegar. After that, we skipped the soup and went straight for the salad buffet. Next was the main dish, where we opted for the St. Peter fillet and its lentils. To finish, we had the basil and milk ice cream with berries and chocolate. And to digest all of that, we ended the day with a little walk around. Thanks for watching. Support us by subscribing to our channel, leaving a comment or liking the video.